Hello and welcome back to Oddsparks, an automation adventure. Today, as I'm recording this, August 26th, the Trains and Trades update is released. As you can tell, there are two major features in this. Trains, which you can see one example on the screen right now, and trades as well. There's a huge amount of patch notes in this, which is their first big update after the early access launch. So, of course, there's the trains. They are elevated monorail trains. They are capable of coming down to the ground level for stations, but they can be elevated up to a certain amount of height above the ground, so you can have them crossing each other via being at different heights. Our save, by the way, that we had been playing on previously is still, or should still be valid, so we're going to continue that save in this new series for this new update. But that means we'll have a little bit of a cleanup, catch-up to do, but I think that's better than trying to start over again and spending all the time doing the same things we had done before. But in the future, we will probably start a new game at some point. So the train's locomotive needs fuel, but they have adjusted the fuel system, so you no longer have to fuel from just logs or coal and having to make that choice in some of the buildings like the kiln. I think it's the kiln. Now you can feed any burnable material in and it will act as fuel. So leaves, bark, other things, we'll take a look at that and see how that works once we get into the game. And there are train stops, and there are train loading and unloading buildings that you can attach to those stops. So we're going to take a look at trains because, well, if you're going to have trains in a game, we got to play with trains, right? Logic is another feature of the game, though, which comes in the patch notes before the trades update. Logic is circuit networks, basically, where you can limit how things operate based on different circuit conditions. So we're going to take a look at how those work and continue through that. Also, biome variations, which, if you recall, there was that green sludge biome way out at the very end of the map. That has now been converted into large areas that are either open, clear space where you can do a lot of fancy building, or they are resource-dense areas where you can harvest a bunch of stone or logs and then train them into your mega base. So that'll be pretty awesome to check out as well. Let's see. They added a new enemy variation, the juvenile bee elephant. Less HP, more aggressive. They hang out in gangs and do swipe attacks with their trunks to damage multiple sparks in one fell swoop. Oh, and there are combat areas as well in the new areas that they added out beyond the mountains. So we're gonna take a look at how those look as well. Good areas where you can find a bunch of critters to collect their parts. Shops, so trades, shops. That's where this is referring to. There is there's an item sync feature now in the game where if you feed a collection of items, say you're producing too many logs and you want to. You can set the output, the excess logs, to go into a recycler that will recycle the items into etheric residue, which can then be used, presumably, to make etheric shards. Actually, no, wait. Etheric residue becomes something, a currency you can use to purchase decorative items. Both for your character, in terms of character customization, as well as for your base, various decorative items in your base. But hey, at least it's a way to sync those extra logs so that your sparks don't have to carry logs all the way back to the source, although we're going to be using trains, it'll be a little easier, like we were having to do in the previous save, or the previous series. Lots more too. Arty Spark, which is a spark that can be used to paint things, paths, buildings, logic wires, and more. RT Spark will have to find that and unlock that. The Spark Thrower. You can unlock a Spark Thrower that will throw sparks for you. And it can be used to fight, harvest, and pick up items, which will then return those items back to the Spark Thrower for export. So you can very early on now semi-automate things like etheric shards by killing, say, spunnies and collecting the shards and things from them. Buildable waypoints. Waypoints can now be built on the ancient bases and ancient supports, the places where we can build the Spark buildings on. So we can have a waypoint directly inside of our base, of our crafting area. However, the waypoints still require fuel, so you still have to be able to get some sort of fuel into the waypoint in order to power it. They've added a copy tool, so you can take a section of base and copy it, clone it, duplicate it. It is only a single instance copy tool, so if you copy something, you paste the thing as many times as you want, assuming you have the materials to paste it, and it will. But then once you clear the copy tool, once you're done pasting, it doesn't remember it, and you can't go back. You have to copy it again. So that's fine, because I think that's an okay type of copy tool to me. Let's see. And so as I mentioned, the fuel system is more universal now. You can burn even things like wooden panels, leaves, I think I mentioned, ladders, anything that should be burnable. Basically anything you make in the grasslands, I think, can probably be burned, or most things at least that you make in the grasslands can be burned. The village, however, now is a progressive village. So instead of all the buildings being there and all the merchants being there, now there is a progression system to where you have to actually, like, their buildings are built or appear or are repaired, and the people presumably appear later. And that's what the mayor does also, in addition, while you're turning in those quests to the mayor with the expansion, and the kind of the tier upgrades. The mayor will also, that turn-in will also make those buildings make them appear, make them repair, whatever it actually works. However, since we are starting fairly late in the game, we probably won't see any of that. It'll already be built or mostly built. Let's see, they've added in dialogues for the mountain quests. If you recall, we had to read them out loud because there weren't internal dialogues there, or now there are. As I mentioned, player customization. They've remapped a few buttons in the game. For example, the C is the copy tool, which means they had to move the snap camera button, which was the way it fixed the orientation of the camera to the 90-degree angle or the 45-degree angle. Is now on X, which is no big deal. That's good to have. Sparks have a slightly larger item pickup range, and the carry and hauling have an item pickup range of the same size as the regular interaction range, which will improve the spark throwing behaviors. When you click on a building to open it, the building will be outlined, so you know exactly which building you're editing. Ether production in the mountain, the thing we were working on kind of last in the last series, is now a little bit simpler to make. So we'll be able to do a little bit of work to get that set up and working properly, but that is simpler to do now, so that'll be good. A whole host of other changes in the patch notes. So if you already own the game, take a look at the patch notes on Steam. If you don't yet own the game, check it out. It is on sale right now for 20% off, I believe, which puts it down to $20 US. And your local currency, of course, may vary. And yeah, give the game a try if you're interested and let me know your thoughts on it, of course. But we're going to jump in here and actually play the game after looking through the patch notes. So let's go in and continue, and let's see what happens in the new game, or in the old game with the new update. Village expansion Tier 1 completed. Tier 2 completed. Okay, well, we're going to see a bunch of those messages. Tier 3 completed. Tier 4 completed. We have quest givers on here. These are the new shops down here. That's the merchant we had here before. Tier 5 completed. Tier 6 completed. Is that all we have? I think that's all we have. What can we get from here? Item recycling, waste management. Yeah, we need to take a couple of notes here. Let me grab a notepad real quick here. Let's see. We need leaf. We need what's that called again? A wooden panel. Just so that I know what we need to bring back with us to build. I may already have some of these. Actually, I do have some of these things already. Let's just actually take the things we have first. I don't have a panel, though, so we're going to have to wait on that one. Unlock the etheric recycler. So this tells us now, of course, how to recycle things. We'll give that a try in a little bit, because I have a few places where I'd like to do it. Compact storage by using a Lomi spark. If you recall, the Lomi sparks were kind of not so useful previously. They're a little more useful now. With that, is given in the patch notes a little hint. They're a little more useful now with the spark thrower. A copy tool can copy and paste buildings. Okay, we need a Pengus tendon for that. So Lomi, Pengus, compact storage 2. Oh, these are big slots, by the way. This is another new feature. Big slots can hold up to 10 stacks of the same item. So instead of us, for example, having to carry around all these different stacks of etheric pellets, we can stack up to 10 of those into one big slot, 10 stacks of those, so we can stack up to 200 of those, for example. This is a Squillican. For compact storage 2, that gives us another big slot. It was just one each, right? One slot each. Yeah, big slot, another big slot. Machine range 3, this is the one we were kind of working on, I think. Yeah, we're working toward this raw ether. We have it now. Actually, we might have this already. Puffy, yes we do. There we go. Unlock that. We were working on that in the last episode, and then things happened and we didn't get a chance to finish. Crashy and Slashy, we haven't learned those yet, and then Refined Ether, we don't have that yet either. This is where we kind of left off in the game. We need a Foul Sack and a Stone Spike for Compact Storage 3. I don't know if I have either of those, but we'll write it down anyway. I know I had the Stone Sparks, or the Stone Shard Spike someplace. But we'll grab those as well. And then this is where the things we have that are actually unlocked. So we were nearly there. And this might be actually a new one? I'm not sure. But everything else was new. So we'll definitely want to pick those things up, and as best we can at least, and bring them back. Let's talk to these shop vendors here. The tailor. I've just gotten my hands on something quite exciting. Please take a look. So these are the things that we need to have that ether something for, that we need to turn in things to get. So these are just different outfit things, but we can always pick those things up and see what they're all about. Ooh, disguise. Masquerade mask. Nice. Down here, there is the craftsman. We've been crafting up a storm. Take a look at our new decorations. So, of course, there's a whole host of decorations in here, including plushies of all the different critters. Isn't that cute? And then over here, the merchant. It turns out that our workstations are becoming the talk of the scientific community. One particular scientist seems very focused on those etheric jelly bed thingies that the Sparks work on. She thinks there can be ways of controlling workstations without giving instructions to Sparks. Something about signals and binary algebra? I know, I don't understand it either. It's all geek to me. However, she has given me a few blueprints for free. I'm not sure if you or I alone can understand them. Maybe you can spare some materials and we'll figure them out together. Etheric pellets, wooden panels, and rope. Okay, we're going to pin that one. I presented the workstations to other people in the other towns, by the way. You're welcome. Alright, so we have rope in storage, but panels and etheric pellets we do not have. There should be a few more tasks to pick up, I think, for all the new stuff. I've been thinking about reproducing the waypoint technology, but I don't want to test it on humans quite yet. Nothing to worry about, just the standard precautions. But how about we start with the items that are no longer needed? I'm thinking of making a device to send items to the recycler. Seems like a good way to test my hypotheses. Alright, so wooden logs, ether shards, and stone. Okay, we're going to accept that one too. We'll see what we have for that. Next up, the woodsman. You go to the woodsman and... Oh, wait. Update him on what's happening. You mentioned the RT Spark that you recently discovered. We recently discovered the RT Spark? Oh, that sounds fantastic. Actually, I've been making paints by hand and gathering pigments out in nature for the craftsmen. But it's getting difficult. Since you'll need paint for the RT Spark, we should create paints in a workstation and maybe some way to apply the paint too. How about it? Alright, quartz leaves and tree bark. We got a lot of stuff to collect, everybody. Wait a minute. I know I can count on you. You're better than you think. Ha! The ink. His exclamation went away, but the old man over here did not. Hello, I've had quite a breakthrough just now. If I'm correct, and I usually am, I think I figured out a way for us to build our own waypoints. Now, see, this stuff unlocks as you go, so I'm getting them all at once here. I'll need some materials to test out the various mechanisms. Etheric pellets and wooden panels. We're gonna need lots of panels. But how does it feel to actually use a waypoint? It's a shame I can't use one myself. I mean, you could. Oh, there's more. Now that we have those ancient supports, I think we should rework the small waypoint so that traveling in and out of the mountains becomes easier. Let's see. After being told about ancient supports in the mountain, he wants to add, yes. So, mountains also the medium-sized waypoint? Large waypoint? No, there might be another one later. Regular waypoint? No. Alright. And then... yeah, we got a lot of stuff to collect. The craftsman over here.
Yeah.
You need to throw sparks to show them where to go, but that takes time, and you're busy. I think if we build something that can throw like you, the sparks will get the idea. Let's make a building that can throw sparks. Gently. Alright, wooden panel and tree bark. You know if sparks enjoy being thrown? I don't know. Alright, I think that's all of them. Maybe the merchant has one more. Maybe? Yeah, she does. Listen, I know you found a lot of ways to let sparks navigate the mountains, but I think I've got a better way for you. So a while ago, I visited this bona fide city in the far southeast that had an incredible monorail system to transport their items around. Trains. We could do that too. I've been writing to their magistrate to trade blueprints for the monorail, and they're willing to trade it for some goods. I do need quite a lot of items. I believe Quartermaster will be able to help you out with that. Delivery chest, merchant, wheels, ropes, and plate. All right. A monorail would really modernize your production line and show our village is going with the times. I guess I did say our village. Yes, I'm starting to feel at home here. All right. That should be good now. Yeah, that's good now. Let's beam out here and we'll start collecting stuff. Or we'll start putting down the chests anyway. And then we'll make some more progress here. Okay, so I've got fabric, and we don't need fabric for any of these, I don't think. L for quests, quest log. Ether shards, we've got those in a box. We got plenty of those. Raw ether, we're working on that one, but that's the one we were working on when we last time we played. This we need wooden panels and etheric pellets. We have the pellets in our hands, but the panels we'll need to put into a chest for the merchant. The Divine Researcher needs logs and stone, so we'll need a couple of chests for him. Let's see, the RT Spark, quartz leaves, and tree bark. We can probably just grab that quantity of things. Let's see. Yeah, so let's work on these first. Let's do wooden logs, and we can grab 10 stone somewhere, I think. Panels and logs. Panels in merchant, logs in researcher, divine researcher. We'll start with those two. Panels are over here. Swords. Panels. Here's panels. Right, let's just put down a box for those. Here we are. Merchant. There we are. Panels for the merchant, I think. And then logs for the divine researcher. We'll put that over for... put it... Ooh. That looks like a delicious spot to put it. And actually, we'll end up replacing this with one of those... one of those transfer chest things. The scientist, right? He's the old man. No, divine researcher is the old man. There we go. Fill it up. Autosave, thank you. Let's see. Panels are coming in. There are pellets I have in my hand. Let's take another look here. Wooden logs are coming in. Stone. We need 10 stone. I think I probably have a little bit of stone here in a box. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's this again? Oh, yeah, those. Ah, I do. Good. Right click. Almost. And there's also some new sort buttons here and move all. Transfer same type so you can easily unload your stuff into there. There was somebody who wanted a bit of quartz. I see they have quartz here. Was that 10 quartz? Okay. 80 leaves, 40 tree bark. We can work on that next. 10 quartz, 80 leaves, and tree bark of some kind. We also needed a panel for the thing. Take one of those. Loamy, Pengus, Squill, Frowl, and a stone spike. I have some of those. Not there. Oh, there's panels in there too. Oh, let's get those out of there. Give me all of... Nope, 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 nope. All of those. I'm going to drop those in this panel box here. How many panels do we need for that? Well, we're done. Okay, let's see. M for move? Nope. T for move, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll put that over there so they don't keep filling it up. And, yes, T for move. Pellets I have in my pocket already. This needed 100. We're getting there. Not quite yet, but getting there. It's going to take them a little bit more time. Stone spike we can pick up. Oh, the animal bits. We have a bunch of... No, there's no animal bits here except for one mantis stag antler. We don't have any animal bits at all. Unless... I might have some up in the mountains chest too. Let's teleport up there real quick. Here. I had some chests up here too that I was stashing stuff in. Let's see you. Here. Pengus tendon. We got one of those. Squillican. Oh, the Squillican's back over here too. Great. Alright, so we're going to have to make that mad. Nope, nope, nope. Let me see here. How about if you throw a boomy at them, but also a bunch of choppies. Stop! Alright, we're going to have to do something about this. I just lost a, Oh crap, I need a puffy. Oh crap. Alright, and now I've screwed up and lost all of my choppies. Yeah, that was really dumb, Molly. You'd think I remember how to play this game or something. Ah, oh, crap. It's gonna destroy my base. It's already killed a couple of these, polys and things. Ouch. Yeah, this is not going well. I need some more help. What do I want? What do I want? Those are empty. What do I have here? Puffies. The boomies are over here. I have a few more of those. I think we're going to need them. And I think I need to go back down and pick up some more choppies. That's the problem with a version upgrade. Sometimes things respawn, and you have nothing you can do about it but to deal with it. I can probably deal with that wooden panel box too. Choppies are here. Yes. A bunch of these, please. This one, no, actually. Oh, we've been using them. Yeah, let's move this T, move over. Here. Bunnies are back. All kinds of things. Alright, let's see if we can do this now. That's real painful. There was some other critter that we might have wanted to use. I don't remember what it was. Let's see. I need a boomy and a puffy. Well. Oh, we got it. Okay, good. Well, that got us our Squilligan piece anyway, but now we gotta fix all this. So we had some carries, I'm sure, here. And I know we had some hollies there, which we had to go get. Where's I making hollies at? Wasn't I making those here too? I might have been making them right here too. Yeah, it was. Okay, they're over there. I think. Yep, there they are. Grab a stack of those. What was this, by the way? Oh, more of those. Okay. Hollies, they're there. Here we are, I should say. Let's see. They need to come back this way, so go there. I think I had 2 on this loop, maybe. I'm not sure if I need more. I think I probably do need more carries on that loop. Let's get these out of here, by the way, because they tend to be a problem if you don't. That's 5. That might be enough. Not sure. Okay, so back to this. Yeah, that's right. We just had the one Pengus tendon there. Back to this. I'm not sure what else I need. And they've got some limestone sitting there. They're there. Not sure what else broke, I should say. But it might be okay now. So let's go into town. No, we need to finish up the log collection yet. Let's collect some more logs. We need to go kill a Frowl, but that's going to be a little bit of time before we can do that. And until we do that, we don't need the stone spike because they were in the same step. But we do need a Lomi. And I can't remember if we automated Lomis or not. I forgot to look what we heard before. We did. Okay, good. Let me grab one of them. There we go. And then logs. Do we have 100 logs yet in this storage? I probably actually have them someplace else that I could deal with. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Alright, T to move. There we go. And then let's go back into town. And we can turn this in. And we can turn... Oh, so now we have a trash slot. That was added before this update, actually. That's been there for a little bit. But we can trash things if we don't want to carry them around anymore, i.e. Quartz. But we can also recycle them if we want to. We had... Oh, I forgot to get all the leaves we needed. Lomi, but then again, my inventory is full, so we'll just deal with this first. Lomi there. That gets us a big slot, so we can actually take now this and compact it like that, and now those will be in that big slot there. We need one of these here. Got it. That gives us the copy tool, and then we have this here, which is our second big slot. What do I want to put there? Maybe these. There we go. That gives us a little bit more room. And then the machine range and compact storage 3 is items we don't have yet. Let's see. The merchant. We need to drop 10 etheric pellets into her... Oh, that's 10. There we go. Into her box there, and then we can turn this in. Ah, fantastic. You brought everything. Now, she said that we can also use this on your existing workstations and some of your path add-ons. You and the merchant spend a little time trying to recreate the blueprints. You build some wires and that you've attached to a lever and a blocker. When you use the lever, the blocker moves up and down. Ah, so that's what the blocker's for. Remember, we couldn't figure out how to use it before? I see. Well, I'm not quite sure how you'll use this, but it does seem useful. I'll tell the scientist that it was a success. Oh, so we can actually get access to the scientist. She's a different person. Okay, that'll work. Different person. That sounded weird. We haven't done this one yet. Need stone plates and stone wheels for that one. You needed something from my pocket here. 10 stone. That's right, 10 stone. There you go. Let's see. Eureka! This has produced incredible results. The compressor is etherically connected to the monument, and it'll send items directly to it for recycling. Very convenient. It'll take a little more time to replicate the ancient waypoint fully, but this is a great start. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Quartz leaves, tree bark. Yeah, we're working on that one, but got distracted because we didn't get the tree bark either. We need more panels for this, but those need to be in the Divine Researcher's box, so we can swap that around. Mountain waypoint. Stone plate, etheric pellets. We have the pellets. Spark thrower, wooden panels. Yeah, we need lots more wooden panels, but those will need to be in the quartermaster box, but we can switch the chests around and whatnot. That'll be fine. We should work toward this one, though, the monorail. Yeah, let's do that one first. Let's go up to the mountain again, or mountain base here. So much stuff to clean up and fix and tweak and change and everything. Let's see, what do we have in here? Pebbles. Stone wheels times 20 stone plate. Stone plate in a merchant box. Currently we have them in a mayor box. So let's move this. And what is that? Oh, good, panels. I definitely needed those. Alright. Actually, I do need those. We need stone plates in a merchant box. Let's build another box. Ooh, there's the logic stuff now. Let's play with that a little bit. Merchant, there she is. There, and then we needed 150 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. And a half. Alright, then 20 stone wheels, which we can just carry. I just did this first. And there's the spikes when we are ready for it. Actually, we could take one now. So we can put the one in, and then we can deal with it elsewhere. 20 wheels, good. And let's beam back down to the thing down here. Ah, come on. Here we go. Beam back down here, and we can turn those in. This will take a spike. Spike go in there, and that'll just live there, just like we had the other ones there for a little while. And then you needed 20 stone wheels, which will get us the monorail. All right. Thank you for gathering this. I have applied my brilliant negotiation skills and brought back the blueprints. Alrighty. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, down here, the scientist is here now. Excellent. Hello. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. I have moved here to become your local scientist. The scientist energetically shakes your hand. You get the feeling that her personality is as big as her hair. After speaking to the merchant, I've discovered the great potential your production line holds for further automation, beyond what your Sparks can do. These two systems will complement each other perfectly. Let's start with the materials for some sensors. To automate things, we need to be able to set our conditions, after all. Alright, so she needs limestone quartz scouties. I think we can make those already. Actually, I think we can. We just haven't been because I didn't know what they were really good for. And wooden panels. Let's accept that too. My work is entirely different from the divine researcher. Don't worry, you don't need to use my logic tools, but it will be great to see how you use them, if you do. Yeah, we'll come up with some ways to do it, limiting productions and things. Still don't need the stores. We still need to build those things, which actually, where are those at? Are they here? Actually, they're probably here someplace. There's another new defense building. Compressor. Stone and etheric shards. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see. Do we have any more here? No, but what do we want to work on next? So get rid of that. What do we want to work on next? Quartz, leaves, and bark. I think that's one we wanted to work on next. So let's pin that one. What else we got? All those panels. Ooh, do I have enough panels for this? This is for the Divine Researcher. 120 panels and etheric pellets, which I know I have. 120 panels. I do not have that many. Okay. Let's go back out here then. Pick up the leaves and the bark. And then we can take a look at something else. 80 leaves, 40 bark. I don't have those. Oh, do have those going into a box. It's like, what? Wait a minute. 80 leaves and 1 to grow on. 40 bark. But that I don't need any to grow on. And then I have the 10 quartz already. Okay, so next thing. 120 wooden panels for the Divine Researcher. So we need to come over here and change out the wooden panel box to be a Divine Researcher box. Actually, put it back, but in as a Divine Researcher box. Divine Researcher. Yes. There. Let's just do a T right-click to pick that up, and then I'll just drop 120 of these in there. Actually, I should keep some on me, probably. Oh, you know what? Actually, there was a bunch in a box someplace. So I'm not going to. Ooh, look, I got an aether residue. How did I do that? There we go. That's already done. T move. Go over there. At least for now. We're going to take a look at another task real quick. Stone plates. Etheric pellets. Those have to go to the Divine Researcher. The plates do. Etheric pellets we have. Wooden panels. Another 80 of those for the Quartermaster. Okay, let's do another building. The Quartermaster. Actually, you know what? Let's not, because we're going to see what we have up in the storage first. 120 tree bark, though, for that, so we should go pick up some more of that. And then this one I think I'll wait on. So 120 tree bark. 120 tree bark. More tree bark. In here. Oh, that's the rope box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that. And then I wanted to go up to here real quick. And into here. I had those panels. Wait, is that all I had? I might have already picked up all the other ones. Because the other ones were the ones laying on the ground over there. Yeah, so I do need more. Okay, that's fine. I'm still going to pick those up, though. I don't think I had another box of random junk somewhere, do I? Logs there. Those are the pebbles, right? Those other sparks. No, I don't have those set up. So we'll have to make those. We'll have to automate those yet. Who wanted more stone panels? Stone plates? Divine Researcher did. Okay, so let's delete this. This was a merchant chest. I kind of wish you could just change the purveyor of the chest. Or maybe you can, actually. Divine Researcher? No, you can't. Okay. 120 plates. Stone plates. 1, 2. My bags are full. Get rid of all of this. And then can I do that? No, but yes. Yes, but yes. 2, 3, 4, 5 more of those. Actually, to push it all back. And then put these here. Sort up. And give me this stuff here. I meant to click on this button, and I screwed it up. Okay, sort again. Alright, let's teleport back down. I think we've got things organized. One more. There we go. Down here. There you are, Wally. Let's see. Over here first. There's the lever and the stopper that we built. I didn't even realize. You need 12 of these. It's 10. I like that even though you're right-clicking, which takes a half a stack, it still just takes half a stack. It doesn't take half of that stack. That's a good QOL thing. Here you are. This should work. Those need to be built on top of ancient bases, but with these small waypoints, your travels will be more efficient. Or convenient or something, whatever he said. Alright, let's see. We had one more we had the stuff for. Basic pigments, I think it was. That goes back to the woodsman. Go talk to him. No rush. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yep. 10, I think it was. Yeah, 80, and then 4, and then 40 of these. Okay, good. The craftsman and I shared a lot of very excellent jokes, but we ran out. Now our conversations are about as exciting as watching paint dry. I thought it would be enjoyable to mix some new paint colors. Just bring me some of the paints we already have and we can make something new with them. Alright, so we gotta make some paint. Honestly, this wasn't my idea. The Mason sisters said we needed more colors because they're what makes us human. They really got me with that one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Spark thrower. I think we had the stuff for this, maybe? Maybe we don't have the panels yet. Let's go visit the quartermaster anyway. And see. 120 bark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't put her panels, the panels in a quartermaster thing, I guess. Okay. Back out here. I need to just move this, my teleport here to be one of the ones we just learned how to build. If we have another base over here, which I can't remember if we do or not. We have a free base in this setup. There's one over here. That's not bad. Oh, there's one right there. It's even better. The only problem... Oh, wait. We can use different kinds of fuel now. I bet you can do that on these as well. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out, and I will pick up... Didn't I have these going into a box someplace? 80 of these? Yeah, pick up 80 of these. I think they're in a box over here someplace. Maybe? Oh, there they are. I can take them from anywhere, but only for building. That's 80. Okay, I'm going to take these and put those 5 back. That way I have a stack of 5 for myself. Okay, that takes care of that one. These need 20 etheric pellets. I've got those. Stone plates were good on 2. So I could have turned that one in while we were up there. We're back in town. And I think that's all we can really do at this exact moment. So let's teleport back into town and talk to those 2. It was the old man and the quartermaster. You needed 20 pellets. Okay. 1 stack of those, please. I present the medium waypoint. It uses the same fuel like the others, so you'll need to figure out how to get wood into the mountains. Unless there's a way of creating a regular source of wood with a spark. Well, you'll figure it out. Uh-huh. Thank you for the hint. Dropping them like they're hot. Alright.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I wrote it down my quest log. Those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Gotcha. All right. Thank you. The more things run without you, the more time you have. Yes. Okay, so I just looked at the clock, and we're kind of at an episode, which on one hand is kind of a bummer in a way, because, well, there's you know, we didn't actually build anything new, but we did at least get some of these new things set up. So we should be able to start building some of these new things very, very soon. I want to do 1 or 2 more requests, but paint bucket, we have that now. We have this large spark pen. Oh, we had that already. We have a spark thrower. Oh, that's a defense, right? That makes sense. So we can make a spark thrower. And if the hints being dropped weren't good enough, one thing we can do is have loamy sparks getting fed into a spark thrower, and then having choppy sparks getting fed into a spark thrower, and they can be used to gather up the wood that the loamy sparks become, the trees that loamy sparks become, the wood from the trees that loamy sparks become, and that gives us a source of wood in the mountains, as long as we have a decent flat area. But before we do any of that, we also have the small waypoint, which we should build one of those in our right there in our town, and we'll figure out what kind of fuel we want to build for that. We also have the medium one that we'll need to do as well up there, although we have a good one at least right now, so maybe we won't do one of those right away. The elevators, zip lines, and cannon also have a higher throughput. That was in some note that I saw someplace. What else did we learn today? Oh yes, we learned... Wait, where's the trains at? Did we learn the trains? Sus. Maybe they're not there. Maybe... Oh, the trains are over here, their own category. So we have trains now. Wagon loaders, which I guess serve as unloaders as well. Train stops. We have locomotives and wagons. So we'll be working through all of those. And then the logic, which we'll have to figure out how exactly we want to handle that. But I can think of a couple of ways to do it, and we're going to unlock a lot more stuff from the scientist as we go. So lots of new stuff today. And lots of stuff we didn't get to play with yet, but we have a whole series to play with all this stuff. So we're going to leave this here for now, and in the next one we will finish doing our last couple of unlocks that we can reasonably do at this point, which actually, given that this needs scouties, that means we need to set those up first. And then we'll move on to making... Actually, we should do some exploration. We should work our way out here past the mountains into what's showing still as a green area, but it should be some of the new biome areas. We should take a look at those and then figure out how we want to go about rebuilding everything and experiencing all the new stuff at the same time. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.